this. Can you guys see me okay? Or is it sideways? Because I set to have live for horizontal, but it's telling me that this isn't working right now. If it's not working like this, I'll set it back to portrait mode. What's going on, Wes? What's up, Don? Which way does it look better? Does it look better like that or like this? Let me know real quick while I get situated here. Let me know what you think. Is it better this way? Because I did set it for horizontal. Is this better now? Just a quick check before I get everything all situated. I want to do a sideways, like I want to do horizontal live stream. I thought I had it set for this. Okay, so we'll just keep it like this. All right. What's going on, guys? My name is Dan. This is Dan's Diamond Detailing. Appreciate you sticking around on this channel for this live tonight. I'm going to be trying a couple of products today, but at first I wanted to tell you guys you are straight now. Okay, good. Okay, we'll keep it like this. I just wanted to wish everybody a happy Friday. I hope everyone's doing well, and let's get into it, right? So, pretty much to briefly go over what I'm going to do today, I'm going to be trying this turtle wax wash and wax shampoo. It's pH neutral, a little bit of wax, all that fun stuff. At the end, I'm also going to bust out this bad boy that people either love or hate. I like it. It smells really good. I really like this smell a lot. It's one of those products that I will go out of my way and smell this. And then I want to compare. First, I want to unbox this IK spray I haven't used before. I've been hearing good things. I have the air compressor over there. We'll turn that on, and then I'm gonna open this and check this out. And I want to do a demonstration comparing DIY's pre-wash, which is all clean, I think 15-1. And then they put a smidge of Incredible Suds in, which is, can you see it right there? Yes, right there. A smidge of Incredible Suds and all clean versus Yum's pre-wash. Okay, he has a couple pre-wash. He has foam or citrus, and I'm gonna do citrus 15-1. And I'm debating, and I'll let you guys choose this one. I'm debating whether I should add a smidge of his wash, right? Pretty much like what he does, Incredible Suds, which isn't really directed. I can do two versions. I can just do 15-1 with citrus and maybe foam on with foam, or add this. So I'm just curious what you guys suggest for that right now. What's going on, Wes? And then yeah, so that's pretty much going to be a good probably about an hour. And yeah, so what do you guys think? I'll give you like a second to think about it. I'm gonna have this thing follow me while and also my car hasn't been washed, and it's been raining probably 4 days straight, and I drive like 30-50 miles a day, so it's dirty. I just blew it off because I just got out from the rain, and it's going to take hours to dry, so I just kind of did the leaf blower and I blew it, and I blew the back here. And so I want to do some testing with the Yum Citrus versus DIY's All Clean. It's really kind of hard to do a 50-50 on the side of the car. A lot of people will do it either in the front or the back, and the back to me is the dirtiest part of the car. And also, yeah, so I have some like lights and all this cool stuff set up. So what I want to do is first I want to open this IK sprayer, which I haven't used yet, and we will fill this IK with Incredible Suds and All Clean. And then I'm debating if I should use the X foamer for the citrus and potentially wash and or foam, Yum foam. The turtle wax seems to have great hydrophobics. Yeah, I've been hearing good things about it. I'm hoping I'm hoping citrus or all clean does their job. 15-1 personally, I it's a little stronger than I normally do. I'll do like 30-1 because this car isn't terribly dirty. But for this demonstration, I'm going to try to keep it simple, 15 to fit, both 15-15. Let's see. Mix like a chemist. Well, which one, Don? Which one are you talking about? Once I get built hammer touchless, that is all I use now. 1% in a sprayer. 1%. What do you do? So that's 1%. Like I I have built hammer touchless. I do 0.5 to 1% because again I don't want to overdo it. I tend to do it gently, and most of the time my car doesn't need touchless, but it's fun to try. Yeah, that makes sense, Wes. 15 mils. Okay, yeah, and I do like 1 to 50. Is that? I don't know what 1 to 50 is. I can't think of it on the top of my head. Let's see. Okay, yeah. And Don, mix yum with what? Are we talking about wash or should I use foam? Do you think foam is a little bit more like a active foam, or do you think it's more similar to Incredible Suds, which I would think is kind of like a similar comparison because Ivan obviously only uses Incredible Suds for that extra dwell time, and I'm not very familiar with citrus. Both of these bottles, both wash and citrus, I have not opened or tried yet. So it will be nice to um, listen to the experts who have at least tried it or having a shot. This smells good. I did peek a little smell of this, but they're both unopened. Um, Let me open this box while we're debating here. I'm sure you guys have this. This is my first IK. I have pretty much all Marillacs here, and yeah, and now I've been really loving the X Foamer. So this is pretty much strictly going to be for either Ivan's version or just like a general pre-wash that I kind of want to use just on the lower rackers and stuff. So from what I see here, pretty solid plastic. Good screw top here. Let me see if you can see me. Not bad. This looks like it's going to be where you're putting the hose, and then hopefully this is or I don't know. I better be able to put air in this bad boy pretty easily. Okay, so we'll do mix yum with what? What are we saying, Don? Are you mixing? Should I do mixing the citrus with foam or mixing it with wash? What do you think? Wash is definitely going to be more similar to Incredible Suds. What is this? Looks like. Oh, this is going to be confusing. Hopefully, it's not going to be too much work here. Okay, I recognize that part. I recognize this part. This hose looks like not very good. Can I just? I would like to just be able to use like a hose like this and just kind of snap it on. It doesn't look like it's going to be very friendly to me here. I'm already okay. So I would mix it with wash if you want to add a little foaming. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's do a smidge, like maybe so 1 to 15 for citrus, 1 to 15 for all clean, and then whatever Ivan's version of a smidge is. I don't know, maybe a half an ounce for that gallon. Is that about right? Jesus, trying to has some sort of like string on here. I'm just gonna have to cut this thing, which is wonderful to cut right by a tube. Also, not a big fan of this IK, but there we go. That's ripped off. Still one more here. All right. So it looks like, are these both the same ended? Look like they're about the same ended here. So let's put one on one side. This doesn't look very, I don't understand what the hell this is at all. Let's see here. So this looks right. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. And then, is it really this short? Is that it? Is that it? Just that short? I guess that's fine. And what? It goes in like this? Like that? Okay, off to a good start. This is the part I'm confused about. How am I going to put air in this thing? And are these, what are these? Are these just extra hoses in case this thing like starts getting too overworked? What are these guys? Does anyone know? And okay, so this looks like a part that I definitely need. It looks like a Schrader valve. Okay, so definitely need the Schrader valve here. And let's briefly look at this paperwork. Okay, so that's just a label for the product. This is not in English, but I can get the gist of it. So let's see here. Okay, so what do I take that part out? It's very confusing. Do I unscrew this part? What the hell do I do? How do I get this in here? Has anyone has anyone had this before? Yeah. Different. Okay, those are different foam spray nozzles. Interesting. Oh, okay, so they okay. But I still need to figure out how to put air in this thing. Let's see. Oh, maybe it's sideways? Maybe it's on the side here? Is it this? How the heck do I put this valve in here? Let's see. Let's find the English version. Oh, this is the English. This is way more confusing than I thought. I don't get it. Let's see. Up and down. What is this? An air? I thought this was going to be a little bit easier. Should have probably played with this a little bit more. I think think I need to lift this up. I don't want to break this thing. So confused. They give me a Schrader valve here, and I'm trying to put it in. I think it's supposed to go here, and I'm just really do not know what's going on. It's got to be something around here. Let's see. Do I need to pop this off to put this in here? But I can't figure it out. So it's screw. Looks like I don't want to rip this off. And the instructions aren't very clear. Let's see. I think that's just to purge the air. I don't know what's they are not making this fun. All right, AK, I'm already not feeling this. All right, let's see. So I did that. They're telling you basically pump it with this stupid thing. Oh, but here we go. Here's the photo. They have a photo basically showing me, gosh, right here. It's backwards, but basically right here, I gotta figure out what the hell they're doing. Do I need like a specific like air pressure? Very confused. This is not fun. I wonder if it's for the same nozzle as. I don't get this at all. I might just scratch this part and just try to do it. Nope, that doesn't fit there. I wonder if it fits in here. Do I need to maybe screw this off? Let me get my tool here and pop this screw off and see if this fits here. Very, so far I'm not a big fan of it. It's lost me, of course, though, too. All right, found me again. Hello, there we go. All right, so take some tools. Maybe this is what I need to do, which of course they're not even giving me the tool to do it. But I'm taking this off, taking this part off. It's about the same size. Oh, look at that. That fits. That fits. We're in business, boys. We're in business. We're in business. All right. Now I'm going to go get one of my wrenches. I usually have a wrench here. Let me get one of my other wrenches then. All right, it's not here. So let me go get another wrench. Just tighten this just to make sure, just make sure it's tight. I'll go slowly this time so it catches me. All right, so ba. Let's see, this should be good. Just something quick. Doesn't have to be perfect as long as it works, right? That's all that matters. All right, let's just tighten that. All right, beautiful. Don't want to overdo it, But okay. So now we got this bad boy set up. I think I got this right. I think I'm gonna have to tighten that. That's good. Any new buddies here? What's up, Franco? What's up, Don? I already said hi. What's up, Dark Dragon? Just to keep a quick update, we're setting up this IK. I was a little confused at first when we got it. We're going to be putting Incredible Suds and All Clean in this, and then we're going to be testing Citrus with Wash. Both products I have not used yet. And once that pre-wash, we kind of go over that, we're going to just foam on and quick bucket wash probably one of the sides of the car with this Costco Turtle Wax Wash and Wax. Never used this either. Smells pretty good. Cost effective, no, but I've heard it's pretty good and it's pretty glossy. So let's try it out, right? And then I got a little wax here too. Let me toss that. Got a little bit of this stuff that's pretty controversial. People either love this stuff or hate it. So let's see how this works. Now that we got the IK all set up, let's fill this bad boy with air, shall we? So first, let me just move this so you can kind of see me when I walk back here. I have a air compressor right here. It's a 6-gallon. What is it? How much CFM? It's like 7 CFM. 2.5 horsepower. It's a beast. Close the valve, turn it on. It's also super quiet. You want to hear this thing? You want to hear how quiet it is? You hear that? You hear how quiet that thing is? Insane. Super quiet. Super quiet, right? It's like 50 decibels or something. It's ridiculous. Don't ask me the price. It wasn't cheap. But it's super mobile friendly. I can put it in the Prius. It only runs like 800 watts, so I can basically use it with my EcoFlow and pretty much run fully electric on car details. What's going on, guys? Look at that. We got the whole family in the house. We got Jason. We got Greg. We got, who is this? DIY with Kane. I don't think I'm familiar with you, but it's good seeing you, man. Quick update. IK. We're going to be filling the IK First before I fill the tank, of course, let's get a solution of 15 to 1, and then I'm just gonna pour like just one pour, right? I don't know. I think that's a half an ounce. That might be an ounce. Let's do a half a pour. So 15 to 1. Let's go get some water, shall we? Let me bring you along to this journey we call life. Okay. We are going to get a solution of 15 to 1. So let's do quick math here. Let's do math. I don't have my calculator on me, but 15 to 1, let's say let's say 2,000 milliliters. So that would be God, my math is not good right now. What would, for 2,000 milliliters, what would be 15 to 1? How much? It's like 8 ounces for a gallon, right? Let's just keep it simple and do a gallon. So we will get a gallon, which is 4,000 liters. 4,000 liters, and we're going to add 8 ounces of all clean. Just for the sake of keeping it simple and easier, we're going to do his exact method of 1 gallon plus 8 ounces. And I'm going to be using relatively warm water, just under 4,000. If you can see that, just under 4. It's basically 4,000. Okay. So we're going to get that, and then we're going to go back and get 8 ounces of all clean. I want to use this exactly 8 ounces here. Let me go get my all clean really fast. Always shake your bottles. Make sure your chemicals are well mixed. Okay, so we will be using all clean. I use this as an everyday APC around the house, and I use it between 1 to 30 to 1 to 50. I think 1 to 15, 1 to 10, any of that is actually personally too strong, unnecessary. I think it's too strong, and I think this is probably one of my favorite products in the DIY detail line. Is their all clean. I think it's awesome stuff. This is probably my second favorite to Green Star. Green Star is also extremely good, but I think all clean is excellent too. Look how strong that is. So we are going to be adding this mixture, 8 ounces to 1 gallon. Look at that. Looks nice and pretty. Party. And let's go back and pour this in the AK, and we're going to add a splash of Incredible Suds there too. So let's walk it back, shall we? Walk it back. Alrighty. All right, so let's see how we do this damn thing. Already, this is kind of in the way. Do I need to like have this off first? I guess it's probably a good idea to have this off first. Okay, and we will gently pour this in. This is a 12-liter IK, which is designed for alkaline. I believe All Clean, if I'm not mistaken, has a pH of 9.5. Or is it 13, 12 or 13? Someone correct me in the chat. Looks like I'm spilling a little bit, so I'm going to slow it down. A little eager here. Normally, I tend to do this over by the sink, but I'm just living in the demonstration purposes life. And okay. And plus, I normally wouldn't use a whole gallon for a demonstration. I'd probably use like 500 milliliters. But this is the Ivan style, so we're going to do it the Ivan style way. Okay. So we added our all clean. We added our water, and now we're going to add a smidge of Incredible Suds. What's going on, guys? Have I caught up on what's going on? Yeah, if DIY wins, you're out. You know, the thing is, most people have seen this method, but I don't think many people have seen the citrus and washover method, so it'll be interesting. So we are going to be adding 1 pump of Incredible Suds, or half a pump. Half a pump, which is about right there. Okay, half a pump. I think half a pump's about a half an ounce. Now let's hope this works, because I've never used it before. I just pumped up my air compressor. Let's hope I don't like get shot up all over the place with some. Oh, and I think he also shakes it too. Shakes it. Okay. Don't forget to shake. Shake it up. Shake it. All right. Anyways. Okay. And then we will come in with the hose. This is already kind of blocking me here. So far, my experience with this IK is it hasn't won. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's better. That's a good idea. Appreciate that. That definitely helps. Gives you more points. All right, so I think it's on, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I'm basically putting the valve. Gosh, this is kind of annoying. Basically, going to be using my air, and I'm going to set it. What psi do you think he sets this at? What do you think? What do you guys suggest a psi? Did anyone see the camera is in reverse, and when Dan tightened the IK, it seemed reversed? Yeah, it's funny, right? Because I'm using my facing camera. I did initially want to keep it landscaped, and I wanted to have it reversed, so I have the good cameras. But we're getting there. We're getting there, guys. 150 a little bit high. I'm gonna say 85, maybe 90. 85 to 90 is usually pretty good. 150 is dangerous. I would not recommend 150. I don't know if you're trolling, Franco, but that was funny. So I haven't used this yet. Let's hope it doesn't blow up on me. I'm going to start putting a little bit of light air in there just to test it out. I hear it. Maybe it's leaking somewhere. Yeah, it's right here. I didn't tighten this side. It's a good thing you don't go too crazy at first, right? You kind of want to, especially when you're dealing with stuff that's under pressure or anything that's like steam, anything hot. All right, so let's do it. Try this again. Ooh, I hear it bubbling. Can you hear it bubbling in there? Let me see if I can turn this off because it just wants to follow me. Now, I don't see any gauge in here, so I really don't know how much pressure is in it, but I'm putting 90 PSI in here. I really don't know. It would be nice to have some sort of pressure gauge. So, okay, so there's like some sort of nipple right here that's kind of like telling me there's enough air. So since the nipple lift up, I'm just going to say that that's good. And we are going to live another day. Now, for the citrus, we're going to do 15 to 1. So can someone give me the math for 15 to 1 in 500 milliliters so I can just fill the X foamer or I have a Marilax foamer. Which one do you guys want to try? The Marilax foamer, hand pump, or the X foamer with the electric foamer that probably won't output as much foam because it's not under pressure? What do you guys think? The pressure release will go off around 53. Okay, so it's at 53 right now or something. I could probably test it really quick here. Let's go. Gosh, shouldn't have done that. I wanted to bring this to the shower over here. Let's see. Oh, we got foam, baby. We got foam. That was cool. All right. It works. We got foam here. That was awesome. It like purged for a second and then it was like shaving cream. So that's good. We're good there. Now, all right, 31.25 milliliters for 500 is 15 to 1. Is that correct? All right, so let's go do 32 milliliters, and then we'll fill up 500 milliliters and get the X foam real quick here again. All right, let's give this a shot. All right, so 32 milliliters. Let's get something that's a little bit more exact. This is 30, so we'll just go slightly above 30. Let's rinse this off, just make sure it's good. And then we're going to get 500 milliliters of warm water. I tend to use warm chemicals because it has a little bit more activity right there, exactly on the 500. Right there. Okay, so that's 500. I forgot the citrus, so let me go get 32 milliliters of citrus really fast. Yeah, it's kind of like foam. It's kind of like dripping on me. Let's put that over there. Okay, so we are going to be coming in with Yum Citrus at a 15 to 1 dilution. I believe online It doesn't really say here. I'm not a fan that he doesn't say it here, but I think I did a little research last night, and I think it's recommended up to 15. I think he likes it a little bit more neat, or like 1 to 10, 1 to 5. To me, that's not really cost effective if we're going to compare all clean. Um, but let's see what it does at 1 to 15, just to kind of keep it simple. Let's see. I'm going to 50 next foam thrower video to use something that foams. I'm missing mint. I just gave away my mint to my first 100 followers. By the way, I'm giving away a reactive rinseless wash, a 1 liter bottle of Coach Chemi when I hit 200 followers. So make sure you follow. I think it was the I don't know which video. I've only made like 3 or 4 videos, but there was one video recently, like a month ago, uh, basically giving a giveaway. Once I hit 200 followers, I'm gonna. I think the hashtag is Coach Chemi, so it's not hard to find. Basically, just write Coach Chemi in one of my videos, and maybe you'll get it. Citrus, pleasant, doesn't smell like a cleaner. All right, thanks, man. Appreciate it, Dark Dragon. I just saw that. So whoever just suggested 31 something, let's do 32. Okay, just for pours very well. I like this like Hercules piss green. It's kind of similar to Gentle Snow Foam by Coach Chemi. A little bit more liquidy. And then, are we doing the? What did we decide? Are we doing the X foamer or are we doing the Merrill X foamer? What do you guys want to do? How many times have you killed your shin on that bumper rack, bro? Today, rest in peace. It got destroyed. I was in the city. I was driving by Pike Place because we went to the aquarium today, and we were leaving the aquarium, and there was like 4 tow trucks towing like cars. They were just like they were making their money, right? And this one tow truck, he was so aggressive. He was backing up behind me, and I tried to move forward so he could have a little bit more room. He didn't see my rack clearly, so he just and then banged it. This I don't want to move the camera right now, but there is literally about an inch, maybe less than an inch before it hit my bumper. I was pissed. And he gave me a couple $100, pretty much the exact price of the rack. And it's going to be a pain in the ass for me because I don't have the key for my lock. So I'm going to have to like get my fat butt down there and get the serial number and reach out to master and try to get a key replacement and all this jazz. Because I thought I could probably just use one of my saws and just kind of saw it off, or like one of my what is it, the one with the spinning one, anyways, getting distracted here, guys. Marillax or the X foamer? Why not both? Well, we could try both. I don't know, I'm just trying to keep it simple here, so I'm just trying to like foam one side. I think the back is going to be the best to foam on because it's kind of, they're both flat panels. This is the dirtiest part of my car. I haven't washed this part of the car in like 2 weeks, and it's been raining for like 4 days straight. Yes, I know, Greg. We're not. I don't need a foam with citrus. Usually, what Nick recommends is using the spray bottle, spray citrus on, and then again to try to kind of like compete evenly with DIY, who uses incredible suds in his mixture for dwell time. I was just kind of it's just for fun to test, to try to just see what what it would be like if it's kind of a more even with an additional dwell like wash. So we're gonna just add a little bit of wash, just like we did with we did it with incredible suds. So what do you guys think, Marillax or last question? I'll probably just pick here. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna do the X foamer because it's new. It looks cool. It might, you know what? I don't know. Let's do a pressure foamer because they're both under pressure. Let's just do it that way. Keep it simple. So we're gonna do 500 milliliters. If that was just a little longer, it would have stayed there. 500 mils. And we're gonna do just over 30 mils of citrus. Then we're gonna come back and add a little bit of wash into this bad boy, and see who is the champion of the pre-wash for this mildly dirty car. Mildly dirty. Come in with the wash. Can you keep it simple? But it also can demonstrate the different foam performances of the two. But you got this. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it really simple, and my ADD is all over the place. Very sweet, kind of similar to one of the, but more of like a rosy smell. It's very similar to one of the washes we tried with the Adams polishes last night. It kind of has like a subtle watermelon smell to it. Now I'm not going to do exact on this. I'm just going to do a light splurge. Now, obviously, there's a gallon in here, and there's only 500 mils, so I'm going to try to mentally be as even as possible and uh, just go light, but not too crazy. So like about that, something like that. So this is going to take a little bit because there's not much in the Marilax. This is a 3000 foamer. Yum foam with citrus. Yes, I have foam. We just, if you read the chat earlier, Greg, we were thinking if we were going to use Yum foam or Yum wash, but Yum wash is kind of similar to Incredible Suds, and foam is more of like an active foam, and I think foam is a little bit more effective. And we're just trying to keep it even, you know. I'm gonna pump my balls off. Let's see. Don't pump it like that and stare into the camera. Anyways, so there's no like release valve for this, and who really cares? So what we're gonna do is roll this bad boy over. I'm going to get my hose, and I don't really need that. I don't really need the hose much anymore. But so I'm just gonna try to turn it off, and I'll drain it later. But basically, I want to bring this over. I'm gonna bring this over to the back of the car and see what all this is. Sorry, guys. Too much stuff, not enough room. Get this hose around so I can bring the cart over here. Wanted to, let's see. There we go. So we got some lights. And now what I'm going to do is this. Let's see. Let's see if this works. This worked in my mind. Let's see if this will work. All right, so I think I click this once. Hey, hold on a second. Can I click this once and it reverses? No. Oh, it's this button maybe. Yes, it's that button. And then can I look down? Yes. Beautiful. All right, stay there, camera. Don't run away. That's your best friend. That's your best friend right now. Stop looking. Stop looking around. You're supposed to stay there. Okay. So now, oh gosh, where'd you go? Where'd you go, camera? How'd you run away like that? Camera, who told you to run away? What, do you got a mind of your own, camera? Here, let's see here. How do I do this? This is not fun. I'm just trying to have you look at my car. Can you just stay there for a second? Appreciate it. What if that works? Does that work? Oh my goodness. This guy, I swear this camera's possessed. All right, now stay. Good boy. No, stay. Good doggy. Okay. What? I think the camera's following me here. Let me how do I disattach this thing? Let's see if this works. All right, are you good now? Are you good now? You don't have a brain anymore. I think this is it. What's up, Ninja? All right. Dude, it's because it's got this camera brain. It comes with the lights, microphone, everything, and then it will literally track you even if there's no apps running. So it was literally possessed. All right. So this right side, we're gonna do all clean. We're gonna do pretty much the lower, whatever. We're just gonna do half, and then we're gonna do the other half with Yum. Okay. Let's see how this thing performs. Never used it before, except I just tested it out. So let's see what it does. Oh, snippety snaps. Look at freaking that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And I used like no product. I feel like I used nothing. It was already there. Now let's come in with the Yum Citrus with a little bit of wash. Ooh, okay. Definitely not outputting like All Clean is, and I can smell All Clean. All Clean has a very strong like APC smell. Trying to get an even coverage here that's similar. Definitely not putting out the same output, but it's working. The Marilex definitely is putting out like more foamy foam than the X Foamer probably would. Okay. Okay, what do you guys think about that so far, huh? Does that look pretty even right now? There's always a party over here, David. We got 20 people. Holy shimolies. What is that? What is going on? That's crazy. If I go, yeah, look at that. Look at this rack. My rack is cooked, chat. My rack is cooked. How lucky was I, though, that I was able to 1 inch from it getting hit my bumper? That would have been like a $2,000. All right, so I'm not going to let it. Actually, let me go get water real quick because I don't have any water. Definitely need to do that before my car gets stained. And we are going to just rinse this off because we don't need pressure washer really. I'm just kind of unrolling my garden hose real quick. Maybe let's turn it on. Release the flood. So far, I'm liking this dwell time better, but they're both pretty much like spacing between. I'm about to rinse this off. What do you guys think, chat? Looks pretty good. Very lucky. Super Dave. Hey, Dave. Dave, who's Dave? I want to know who's. Oh, David. Yeah, of course, David Najim. Jason, here we go. Do I say or do I say come on, Yum? Don't let me down. Let's see. Again, this is a mildly dirty car. It's not too crazy. Let's get the top just in case I had a little bit of overspray. But honestly, I didn't see any overspray from either the IK or the Marilex. Just want to really flush the panels. It's not really hot water yet. It's pretty much still cold. So I just. All right, let's see. Can I bring the phone in here? Let's see if I do this. Can I take it off and inspect this bad boy? This is the good camera. It's the good facing side. What do you guys think? Which side is cleaner? All about the bumper here. Whoop, look down. How's the bumper? All clean side. Citrus side. It's very hard to tell with this car. I don't think. I'm trying to find some dirt. See this right here? See, my camera's being stupid here. Hold on. Nope, other way. Other way. You're cracking me up here. Nope. What about one button? Nope. All right, I'm losing my mind here. Here we go. You see right here, there's still some film here for the Yum side. I'm just gonna manually hold my camera. And you see here, I feel like this is not as strong as this. I feel like that's a little stronger there. Let's see, now let's flip this back here. Oh my God, killing me here. Okay. There we go. I did it. Yeah, so what do you guys think? I think Yum, honestly, Yum, maybe I should have let it dwell a little bit more. I didn't use very much pressure. Didn't use a pressure washer. Maybe try on this side again. I think we should try this half. This half of the car is also very dirty. I found some dirt for you guys. Maybe we can do a little half and half here. There's some dirt here. It's not dirty like Jason. Jason's got a crazy dirty car. I can't believe how dirty dirt. I don't know where you find this. You must live on a gravel road, I think you said. Is that what it is? Because at the dog park, it's a forest preserve, and they have like gravel, and but I literally try to get the bumps of gravel to get dirty because it's for some reason it's hard for me to find dirt. So how do I flip this again? Is it 3 flips? Yes, it's 3 flips. 3 flips with the trigger. I got to remember that, guys. And then I'm going to. Oh wait, actually, I need to go back, and then I need to flip the camera manually. That's what I need to do. Okay. So now I'm back, boys. I'm gonna turn off some of these lights. Maybe bring one of these lights, right? Oh, I have lights over there too. I got lights for days, honestly. I need to bring some of my lights to the swamp for Jamie and his swamp lifestyle. I feel bad that he has no. Can you look up more? There you go. I feel bad he has no lights. Let's see. All right, so let's get this car nice and let's spray a quick pre-wash again. Already like 46 minutes in. We haven't even gotten like 2/3 in the way. I'm really liking this AK so far. It's light. It outputs crazy foam. This is probably the best foamer I own. I don't know. Let's try to save this. I want to kind of like, and I don't think trying to find where the needle is. Okay, so I'm thinking Yum right here, and I'm gonna do the pressure washers just because it's quicker. Oh wow, like that's just wild. That's just wild. That's really nice. Pretty good too. All right, so while that's kind of sitting there, I'm gonna get the pressure washer set up, which takes 2 seconds here. Turn off the hose over there. Oopsies. Grab this bad boy. Turn it on. Add water. Flush out the air out of your hose. I will probably say this a lot to you. Turn on your air pressure. And we are in business, boys. We are in business. Let me read the chat real quick. I'm gonna let it dwell for like a minute, another minute or so. Let's see. And you guys can see it, right? Can you see it over here? I'm gonna try to stand by it so you can kind of look at that right now. It looks like so this one's yum with so citrus with wash foams. It's foaming, right? We're understanding it's foaming. These are two products I've never used before. I've been hearing a lot of good things. It's nice to be able to try it with a bunch of experts here. Is Ivan in the room here? Let's see. Sorry, I can see it. Do the wipe test. Oh, that's a good question. That's a good test. I will do the wipe test for this one right now. So basically, I'm going to pressure wash this because this pressure washer obviously is going to do a lot more cleaning power than with a light rinse. And yes, so what do you suggest, Greg, for that? So basically, pressure wash it off, then come in with a paper towel or just like a yellow Kirk Franklin. What do you suggest? Dude, I know Jamie's got it made. We want to better him. We want to better his family's we just like seeing better content, right? Um, for the hose for this keg, it looks like it's about 3 feet, maybe, probably 3 feet, which is all right. I'm guessing you're asking me that question because I think you just made like a custom video of like all those cool hoses. I really want one of those hoses. I thought that looked awesome. I also want to. I have a drill bit. I can't remember which one, but I do need to try to drill this. What makes me think that Marilex is going to come out with one of these? Wow, it's moving very glitchy. It's really fast. Why is it so aggressive? Makes no sense here. What if I move it? Is that better? Because it's like moving like crazy. It's supposed to be like chill, you know? What's up, dude? Hey everyone who's new here. All right, so look at that. It's pretty much let's rinse this off now, right? Okay. Oh, I know why it's moving so aggressively. It's because it doesn't have its little brain and it's trying to follow me as best as it can. It's not used to this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to flip the camera, let you see the panel of the car, and then I'm going to add its brain in a second here. While before it wants to hello, what are you doing, sir? Sir, you're supposed to be over here looking for this. All right, so this panel is very flat, as you see. It's a very flat panel. Okay, it doesn't want to stay still. Okay, it really does not want to stay still. I'm really not digging this. All right, so we're gonna do a wipe test. We're gonna come in with a paper towel. If it wants to, it just really wants to, Jesus. All right, buddy, here's your brain. Here's your brain juices, okay? Now you can follow me better. So we're gonna come in with a, let's see. There we go, revert, reset. Now look down. Okay, so this side is the Yum side. I'm gonna do a quick, this is the DIY all clean side. Not too bad. Very minimal, and it feels pretty clean. You can kind of see where I wiped right there. Now we're gonna come in with another clean side and do Yums. It felt even more clean. Oh my God, I'm adding lights. Felt even more clean, and I honestly don't see much dirt. I think Yum won this one, but I want to be honest with you. This is obviously probably going to be a little bit more dirty than even right there. Just, I mean, we understand why too, right? So let's try this one more time. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, definitely some dirt there. Definitely some dirt. And now I'm gonna do the lower walker. Some dirt too, but I'd say it's still probably lighter, and it felt cleaner right there. All right, so reverse, follow me. Can you follow me now? Let's see. I don't know if it's gonna follow me, but it's okay. Put you back in your home. Hit the trigger once. Look at that, it's back home. It's back in its home. All right, so what do you guys think? I think Yum for this wipe test, it looked like Yum did a little bit better. Um, it's not a perfect test, right? I have one in an IK and I have one. Let me go turn my heat off. It's really annoying me. It's like set to like 65 or something, and it's really kind of getting to me. It's kind of getting hot in here, actually. It's kind of annoying. There we go. Just anybody guys? Oh yeah, of course it wasn't following me here. So now that we did that test, and of course there we go. Now we're back. Look down. Thank you. Thank you. Follow me. Follow me. Thank you. All right. So what did we conclude? I think overall Yum was better. I think All Clean was a little bit more cost productive. I'm a lot more familiar with All Clean, and obviously, like I just mentioned multiple times, I've never used Yum. I'm gonna purge this because I don't like having things under pressure if it's not necessary. Um, if you hold things that are alkaline for a long periods of time, I recommend you making sure that your products are not under pressure. I'll deal with this later. Pretty cool though. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. All right, so we'll put this down. Now, so that was Incredible Suds, All Clean. I like the combo. I did like the combo. I hope to try citrus a little bit more. Now let's try this in a wash bucket and in the foam cannon, and we'll try to wash this half of the car. I won't worry about the back. Let's see here. Jamie is fine. Either one of those. Yo, it's the goat. Am I missing? Oh, you guys haven't chatted in a while. Okay. I was talking about the actual keg I saw on the side. Oh, that keg. Yeah. So this is from Scott Graves, and the hose that he gave me is already broken. But I think this aftermarket hose is from Harbor Freight, and I think it's like 25 feet, something like that. I think it's 25 feet. It's a coiled hose. Okay. So for the Turtle Wax Wash and Wax, it recommends for foam sprayer, 1 ounce of wash per 2 ounces of water. 1 to 3 in a foamer instead of the traditional 1 to 10 or even 1 to 30, like Incredible Suds. 1 to 30, 1 to 10, 1 to 3. Not cost productive. Okay, so we get that. And then mix 1 ounce per gallon of water in the bucket. So if we're going to do like 3 or 4 gallons, 3 or 4 ounces of water. That's unnecessary. Very unnecessary. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I'm like starting to sweat because it's freaking hot in here now. All right, so I'm gonna get 3 ounces, let's just do 2 ounces and 2 gallons of water, and then I'm gonna do let's do a quarter of 32. So 8, 16, 24, 32. So 8 ounces. We're gonna do a third of that. So a third of 8 ounces is like what? 2, 4, 6, 8. So like 2.5. Let's take 2.5 ounces with 8 ounces of water. I'm gonna go get the griots, or you know what? We are gonna go get the griots. We're gonna go like one big happy family here. Is my thing literally stuck on something? Yeah, of course it is. I have too much stuff, guys. I don't know if you noticed that. All right, so we are going to get the griots foam. These need to be rinsed out, and this will be put away later. All right, so we are going to come in with 8 ounces of water. Make sure this is thoroughly rinsed out. Foam cannon, crazy. 8 ounces and almost 3. That's ridiculous. Just under 8. Just a smidge. All right, that's 8 ounces. Okay, 8 ounces of relatively lukewarm water. And then, did we forget the soap? Of course you did. Let's go get the soap real quick. And maybe bring the Marilax just so I have some room when I put the bucket back. And we will fill this with 3 ounces. So let's see, 3.5. No, 2.5. 2.5 for 8 ounces. So let's take a look at the consistency here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Dangerous. 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 But we survived it. That was about 2.25. Let's just add just a little bit more. Oh, thank you for some water. Appreciate it. Yeah, about another quarter. So let's say 2.5. That's 2.5 here. And let's pina coladas, kind of like that chemical pina coladas you'd smell like in the Wisconsin dells when you'd go visit the dells in the Midwest, and you'd hang out at your like motel Days Inn, the Days Inn or Sunny Days Inn or whatever it's called, and you go get your shampoo, and it's like some sort of cheap pina colada smell. That's what I smell. Okay, so we got a nice blue in there. What's up, Panel by Panel? It's good to see you, man. Yeah, this is the Costco soap. If I recall, I believe this is 1 gallon. Yeah, 1 gallon. It retails for $14.99. This is a wash and wax. The cost productive for $14.99. I would say it's still not cost productive, even though because you're using 1 to 3 in a foam cannon instead of 1 to 30, like All Clean, or 1 to 10, like pretty much most soaps. And then we will get a wash bucket here. Let's get let's do the let's choose Rip Clean bucket or Armor Detail Supply clear bucket. Which one do you guys want to try? And then we're gonna fill two gallons of water with 2 ounces, 1 ounce per gallon, which is a lot. That's a lot of soap. It's a lot of soap. Even though it's like $14, you're gonna use like a gallon in like 6 washes or something. Rip Clean, let's do it. Rip Clean also comes with their Rip Clean pad. I made an unboxing video for Rip Clean. I have like 6 or 7 chemicals. I still need to try them out. Let's do that for a live sometime. I bought 2 of these buckets. It came with the Gamma Seal lid, top, handles, this bucket. 2 of them for $54. I go online like 3 days ago and check the website. It's $89 now. I don't know what happened. Maybe they saw my video and they're like, oh, snap, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, let's get 2 gallons in here. I tend to use this one strictly for water, and I have it marked for 1 gallon just to kind of keep myself easier because I have like 7 gallon buckets here, and a lot of the times they don't fit in the sink. So let's get 2 gallons. Okay, 2 gallons. Pour it into the right bucket here. I got pretty good pressure here, as you see. Okay, voila. Ooh, voila. All right, so that's 2 gallons. Now we are going to pour two more ounces into that bad boy. This is a wash and wax. I don't expect heavy cleaning. What I do expect is to be nice and glossy and to have a very nice slickness and to kind of have a feature, kind of looking like a. Can you come down here with me? Oh, yeah, look at that. All right, so we're going to pour this in. My knees are going to hurt in the morning. I don't have knees like an 18-year-old. I have knees like a 50-year-old. I used to bike a lot and I never really stretched. And one day I hurt my hip inflexors or whatever, and my hips have never been the same. And I kind of had to stop biking. I used to bike like 5 hour day, like start at 4 in the morning, and I'd be 4 to noon, and I'd go get like coffee. And I was that type of guy. I was one of those weirdos that had the spandexes and biking in traffic, going like 25 miles an hour with 5 other idiots that are biking in the street. But we were pretty safe, and we obey the laws and getting some good exercise. All right, so we got 2 ounces in here. Of course, I forgot the foam cannon because I'm just chatting away. So what we always do, no matter what, we do a foam, chemical foam, whether that's the rinseless, hybrid, whatever it is. We will foam on. We'll let it dwell for like a minute or two. I'm not expecting pre-wash, activity. We're just doing it to just at least remove some of the dirt and film on the car. That's just generally good practice that you should do. Now let's read this chat. Too rich for my blood. Rip clean. Yes, we're doing the rip clean. And yeah, maybe tariffs. I just bought this like a month ago, so maybe there is more tariffs. It's possible. It's possible. What's up? What's up? Hips don't lie. Yeah, they definitely don't lie. They don't lie, and they definitely don't stop hurting. Okay. And let's just double check my pressure washer is on and is not. This does turn off. Oh, I think I turned it off. I can't remember, but it's on now. Okay. Let me repurge the line real quick. Repurge the line, turn it back on. Okay. Hear that magic click. Now what we're gonna do is try to have this look at the car and me at the same time as best as possible, because I still haven't figured out how to really like control this beast. It really does have its mind of its own. If you can see here, let me just kind of flood the panel here. Very, very flat panel, and I don't see any staining. I was worried about staining because when I use All Clean or any like Green Star, even so, I normally do 30 to 1 or 50 to 1 because my car isn't trashed. I take good care of it. I almost never really need a serious wash. Just being honest with you, it's not like something to brag. It's just why do something so aggressive if it's not necessary? And sometimes I'll do All Clean at like 20 to 1, and I do see some staining sometimes, like temporary stain, not massive, like just enough that you kind of need to walk the panel and it kind of just like, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. So 2 ounces for 8 ounces. Okay, a quarter of a foam cannon. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Ooh. Can you see that? Can I, how do I do this? Can I take the brain out and then flip this and then let you see it? Yes, the brain is gone. Oh, okay. Okay. So from what I see, let me undo this here. I have it in my hand. I got the lights here. Got my lights set up. All right, now look at the car. There we go. Pretty good dripping. Where are you going? What are you doing? Like honestly, like what are you thinking right now? Oh my God. No, don't think about me. Think about the car. Yeah, that one. Go down there. Yeah, there we go. So pretty decent movement. This camera literally is like a teenager just won't listen. Moving, I would say. So if you were here for my live yesterday, oh, wrong way. If you're here for my live yesterday, or not yesterday, 2 days ago, we did Adams Polishers. We used their soap. I think this one's moving more. I did wash the other side. So this side of the car has not been washed in at least a week, if not longer. And we've been driving in about 3 or 4 days of rain solidly. Greg, have you been getting the rain that we've been getting? Jason, I have to see how this goes tomorrow bedtime for me. Have a good night, Jason. Have a good morning or have a good evening. I know it's like it might be 11 o'clock where you are. It's I'm on Cali time, so isn't there a hand gesture to stop? Yes, I believe there is. I just haven't figured out how to use this bad boy yet. I'm still figuring it out. And then I click the button, I think. Yes. Yes. All right. I'm getting better. This is better than 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I went to my backup phone, and when I turned on YouTube, because what I wanted to do is I wanted to keep my phone here and then have like a backup screen to kind of read the chat and stuff, be cool and stuff. Of course, I'm so cool that I didn't turn the Bluetooth off my backup phone, and as soon as I turned on it went to there, and then for like an hour and a half, basically it's if I'm not like 6 feet from the if I wasn't like basically this close to the phone, it was like it sounded like I was 20 feet away. Breaking up pretty good here. Starting to again, this car is not ceramic coated. Obviously, I have sealants on. I got Kataba, I got Luminous Aqua on this thing. I'm sure it's just wax on it, but it's not coated. Okay. I can smell the pina colada a little bit. It's not very strong. Not very strong. Yeah, dude, Greg. And when do you think it's gonna stop? It's been snowing or it's been raining for like 4 days straight. What do you guys suggest? What foam pad should we use for today to use the wash and wax? I think this is the Rag Company, and obviously we all know what this one is. We all know this one. They're about the same size too. I like this size, right? Very very comfortable for me. We got one for the yum pad. What do you guys think? I just washed this a couple days ago with the Yum microfiber wash. That smell of like watermelon. This one doesn't smell like nothing. It smells fresh, brand new. All right, let's just do, okay, we got 2 for Yum. Let's do the Yum ped. All right, so we have 2 ounces in this bad boy. I'm gonna just prep it, and then I'll rinse this off. Or yeah, I'm gonna rinse that off and then come back again. So for demonstration purposes, let's move this over here so you can see it better. And maybe move that so you can see all the animation in the bucket. So obviously what you do is you turn it on, and then when you want the bubbles, you just give it some air like that. I don't know about you guys, but it really irks me when I see people like purposely making it overflow. To me, I don't like mess. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm a detailer slash OCD. I don't like seeing that. It kind of like pisses me off. Let's see. It's supposed to storm today. Yeah, dude, the storms are brutal. I like using 16 by 16 towels for my wash media. I just got Armor Detail Supply today. Just got a restock of their what are they called? The quick flips or something? The pink ones, the little square flips. They kind of look like this one, but this one's kind of like more for the glass. I forgot what there is. I just got a 2-pack, so I have 6 coming, and we can try his traditional quick flip way. I haven't tried that yet. I'm eager to try it, but basically I do want to do that. I hardly use a towel method for soap. All right, enough dilly dally. Let's rinse this bad boy off here. Let's see, maybe I go like this, and you can see better. Spray away from the car. Keep it safe. Definitely pretty hydrophobic just from what I see. Well, again, this car isn't really flat. I really kind of want to see how it is right here. I didn't declog this with any, Yum Reset or any sort of like demineralizing, but yeah, we'll see. Let's see how it goes. Starting to beat a little bit right there. Let's see. No, pretty flat, very flat still. But we're just rinsing. We haven't even come in with the contact yet. All right, so we're gonna refoam real quick, and we're gonna come in with the contact. Okay, make sure it clicks. Jesus. I don't know why the valve keeps closing on me like that. Maybe because I'm holding it wrong. All right, so now we got that bad boy in there. We're gonna put this. There you are. Hello, camera. I keep thinking you're over there. The water is not very hot. I'm used to nice hot water because I'm spoiled. All right, so we're gonna come in with the mitt. The bubbles is pretty good. Feels pretty lubricious just from here. Feels good. I've been told it's a pretty good let's see here. Let me think. It doesn't feel as slick as 2 days ago when we tried Adam's soap. To me, maybe it's the mitt. The mitt's very clean. Okay, let's come in with the second side here. From what I feel, it's not noticeably slick. It's slick. It's not like it's not slick. It's just I don't feel like it's like a wax soap, if that makes sense. What's up? What's up, legend? We got Eddie in the house, guys. How you doing, my friend? I'm glad you're back from your trip from Texas. How's PPF, man? That's not my thing. PPF, to me, I'm just way too ADD for that PPF stuff. Now let's see how, since we did the pre-wash on this specific panel, let's see how dirty the other panel is that we didn't do the pre-wash. So that's dirt right there, guys, right? This is clean. That's dirty. Okay, you can see that. Let's come in with the Rip Clean and the bucket and kind of Wipe the Yum Tri-Fiber, massage it like it's your girlfriend when you're in high school. Nice little squeeze. Dirty side, clean side. Can you tell a difference? It looks pretty clean. This thing is a beast at releasing dirt. So this side was not pre-treated with the citrus or the all clean. Let's see if it's even dirtier on the mitt. Let's see here. I'd say it's about similarly dirty. Okay, clean, dirty. Okay. I'd say that's pretty similar, honestly. Yeah. PPF was great. I'm PPF GOAT. I don't know what that good. Houston was good. And this Costco soap. Yeah, man, this is the where is it around here? It's the turtle wax, wash and wax. Now we're gonna come in and rinse this off. We did a pre-wash of it. So we did earlier, if you were tuning in, you missed it. We basically we tried the IK. We did Ivan's traditional method of 15-to-1 DIY all clean with a smidge of incredible suds, basically half an ounce in 1 gallon. And then we used the Marilex foamer and we added Yum Citrus in a 15-to-1. And we added a smidge, kind of like a light squish of Yum Wash to kind of create a similar controlled experiment. And personally, I thought the citrus did a little bit better, but I did like the foamer in the IK. The IK is just goated. That thing is a beast. It'll be nice to try that IK more times, but my car is not very dirty, so I don't really usually need a heavy pre-wash like that. I tend to just come in with active foam. See if you guys can still see me here. I'm gonna keep these wheels dirty so we can come in with some tire wash. I have a couple of things like Luminous Blaze, and I think I do not have Maniac wheel and tire, but I've been hearing a lot of good things about the Maniac line. I don't think I have any of the Maniac line, to be honest with you. All right, just to kind of rinse that off. The rinse off was pretty good. I mean, this is a wash and wax. It's still pretty flat right here. Okay, it's still very flat. I'm not expecting like, a sealant level of protection or anything, but it's just something to notice, right? We came in with the contact, and it's a wax. Now it's probably clogged. There's probably some sort of like mineral decontamination, but whatever. Let's see. Yeah, dude, isn't this fucking sick? I was trying to flip it earlier, and it took me a little to realize there's like a little camera here on the side, and it just really just wanted to keep following me, even though the camera was facing the other way. All right, so not to get distracted, we did those two things, and then I wanted to come in with a controversial wax that people either love or hate. If you were here 2 days ago, we did a little bit of Fireball. I used Alien Blood. Alien Blood was this smelled so good. It smelled the whole garage up for like 25 minutes. It was just excellent. Let's see here. What's up, Mike? Eddie, Yum is down from the website. Dude, you know what's funny? You're gonna get people asking for Yum questions just because you're around. It's hilarious. I'm assuming. Obviously, we all wanted it 2 weeks ago, but the ports are so overworked right now. It's not even funny. I'm just happy it made it here safely. Okay, let's just be happy it's here. Let's just be happy it's here. This smells excellent. I've used it before. This is Turtle Wax Graphene. The smell to me, this reminds me of the bowling alleys in the 80s, if that makes any sense. If you've been to a bowling alley. Oh, bro, appreciate it, Eddie. I think you're talking about the Kotsuba one or the Luminous one. I'm not sure. I just ordered the Luminous Luxury Wax, the one in the acrylic. I think that should come in here in about, I don't know. I'm guessing on when it comes to Thor shipping, it'll probably be here in like about a week, maybe. Hopefully that'll be awesome. What are you saying here? Good news, Eddie. Just good news. Say hi to Bev. Yeah, I hope Bev's doing well. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm glad you made it back from Texas, and that hopefully you released that puckered butthole. All right, so I have a couple of wax pads. I want one of you guys to choose. I have this type of wax pad. I'm gonna get two other pads. We used this type. It was basically an Ivan LaCroix ripoff. It comes in blue. I like the blue a lot. I'm a big fan of blue. Oh, did you lose me? Did you lose me? There you go. All right, and I'm also going to. I gotta figure this out. I'll just have this follow me. I'm going to get a couple more pads here. Let's see. We got these pads. We got a bunch because my old ass likes something to hold here. No homo. And we got a couple of these here. Let's see. Oh, and don't look over here because I'm stacked. I'm stacked. I'm thinking this. Thinking we'll grab maybe one of these. See if I can flip the camera back to me without it yelling at me. And I'll put this back on. And now we Gucci. We Gucci. I don't like flying, man. I don't want to fly if I don't have to. I like to drive. I like the journey. Yeah, man, it's expensive driving. Gas isn't really cheap anymore, and I don't really like sitting as a passenger. I get like nauseous after like an hour or two. So I do like the drive, but I don't like. I don't know how Ivan does it. I guess Ivan's just used to it. All right, so three choices, guys. Where do we want to use the graphene wax? Left, middle, or right? Left. This is my left. So actually, this is my right. So your left. Is it? No, it's still your right. Right, middle, left. Which one? This is the Opti one? What are you saying? Thanks, bro. My cheeks were sore and no one touched it. Bruh. Nah. I kind of want to try this one, but I haven't tried these yet. You saw they're not even open yet. This one looks like a beast. The blue one is the Opti one. All right, let's try this one. All right. So we're going to come in and let me see if I can do this again. I'm going to take the brain out. Take its brain out, put it in my pocket. I'm going to try to do this again here. See if I can do this. Flip it, bring it down, and let's go to town. All right, so let's get some lights in here. Is this light on? All right, let's actually dry. I totally forgot to dry this car, right? Because I'm all over the place. So we're gonna come in with, let's come in with some of this bad boy here because it doesn't have any protection. Not that it really matters. And we are going to use the new rinseless Diva by the House of Rags. This towel smacks. Okay. And we are going to quickly dry off the car. Okay. Yeah, look at that. That's just God's work right there. Look at this. I don't know, man. That's just, yes. Okay. Yes. That's all I can say is yes. Super easy. I don't have to keep going back over the panel a bunch of times. Okay. Very simple. Perfect length. Personally, I like it. I like it a little bit longer. I like it, but this is great. This is like pretty much perfect size. Very easy to work with. If you haven't tried a rinseless Diva, which I'm assuming almost all of you have, this one, the Diva and the Mr. Twister are pretty much my two go-to towels. Okay, so we got the car dried off. Just kind of want to do a little bit extra. Looks nice. A little bit there. I'm starting to see a little bit of streaking actually. Just to be honest with you, I see a little streaking, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, we're gonna come in. I wonder if it's the wash and wax. I wonder if I just used too much Yum. I do love this smell. I have it cut 50-50 right now, but it's just amazing. All right, so we are going to come in with this bad boy and this bad boy. Don't mind that. That was from the Fireball, the alien blood. And I even washed this. I even washed it with microfiber wash, and it didn't do anything. Okay, get a nice Nice and saturated. And we're gonna come in. You don't need very much of this. I already know it doesn't wipe off very well, but I personally don't care. It's not that bad. I don't know what you see here, but I can definitely see it. Very nice. A little bit of the top pillars here. We're not going to go too extensively. It's just more of like a demonstration. It doesn't feel as smooth as Fireball. I wouldn't expect it to be as smooth as Fireball, especially like a show level wax. The durability of this graphene is crazy. I think it's supposed to be 10 different waxes infused with SiO2 and graphene. And I personally like the smell a lot. Reminds me of the bowling alley in the 80s. If you've been there, you've been there. You would know. Bowling alleys in the 80s, you just got to be there, man. A lot of snow. I'll just say that. A lot of snow. I'm getting silly here. All right. So just for demonstration, I'm not going to do the whole panel. I don't really need to do the whole panel. But let's see here. Getting hot. Let me go get the top for this wax. And here's the top. Oh, here it is. All right. So I'm going to bring in the camera. And we'll wait about probably five to 10 minutes for it to haze. The temperature in here is about 63 to 65. Yeah, now you can see it, right? Now you can see that. Oh, I need to try Picar as well. I was going to get the Grace, the three that just came in with Luminous, but it's too rich for my blood right now. I got way too many waxes for me to try on my plate before I drop another 4 bones on some waxes. So that's unwaxed. Here's clearly waxed. Let's see if I bring a light. Does that help? Or does that make it worse? Does that help? I'm trying to, what's it called? Ivan would kill me too. Ivan would kill me because my lighting is all over the place here. All right, so let's get the camera settled again. Just bear with me here. Put this back. Get this front facing. And then put its brain back in. You gotta put Frankenstein's brain back in. Frankenstein's monster's brain, right? Because everyone's like, oh, it's his monster. It's not Frankenstein, it's his monster. And now let's see if it follows me, all right? All right, so we're back, baby. We're back. Okay, so this stuff, it's already starting to haze over a little bit. I don't want to move the camera again, but I can see it starting to haze now. The wipe off is not friendly. I would say if you go online and you ask people, oh, have you tried this wax? Most people will say it's either the best wax ever or they'll say it's the worst wax ever. And usually it's because the wipe off is pretty bad. And I don't disagree. The wipe off is caca, as they call it, right? It's caca. All right, so I'm starting to sweat like Matt now because I got the heat too damn hot in this garage. Let me actually open the garage for a second here. There we go. I got the car flipped because this side was the dirty side. I normally have it reversed. All right, let's see here. We have Picar 04. I don't know what that is. I think is that a wax or is that one of their polishes? Because I think I'm not very familiar with Picar. I think that's from Italy, right? Eddie, we can see it. We need one of those squeegees. Yeah, dude. I have a squeegee. It's in my pool room. It's used for the pool. I probably do need one in the garage too. But I almost never put my pressure washer or the garden hose in here if it's 95% out there. We're just having fun. So most of the time I do have a drain out there and I'm washing out there. So let's come in and wipe this off. Here. Oh, also, guys, quick update. So normally I was rocking the GoPro Hero 8, and I got a chest pad recently, and then I also just got this Hero 13. So I'm gonna try to do some filming this weekend. I want to have the 13, which shoots 5.3K, and then I'm gonna have this. I have a hat cam, so I'm gonna try to get two separate angles and get some good shots, because this one's really nice, but it's very hard to see the roof of the car. Or when I was washing the wheels, it was like looking at my feet or something. So just letting you guys know, I'm gonna try that out, and hopefully it will be very cool. Now, wiping off. What towels do you guys like for wiping off wax? What do you guys suggest? Do you guys like the Mr. Twisters? Do you, let's see here. Can I twist this a little bit? It still just wants to, it really just doesn't want to move. It's like locked. Anyways, Mr. Twisters, do you guys like using the Pluffle? Do you guys like just a generic jobber? What towel do you guys want me to use for wipe off? I tend to use a Mr. Twister. Classic Mr. Twister here. And then I'll get either we can try it dry first. We can try it dry and then come in with a rinseless if we're having issues. This is actually really easy. This is easier than I remembered. I wonder if it's because it's hazed off, and usually I sometimes let it sit even longer than it probably should. But this was actually very easy. Very easy. That was actually way easier than I thought. So there's a lot of little over there. Yeah, I can feel the grabbiness. It's okay. It's pretty grabby. But as soon as I kind of pass over 2 times, it pretty much cleans up and it gets really slick. And I haven't even flipped over the towel yet to really get it slick. That was just kind of the leveling side. Now we come in with a dry side, clean side, and kind of just get that extra residual and kind of go over the panel just to kind of fade it out. This feels decently slick. It feels slick. It doesn't feel like Yum Ceramic slick. It doesn't feel like Garage Therapy GT slick. How does it feel compared to the unwaxed part? I don't feel much difference. I don't feel much difference at all. Smells good. How was that gloss? The gloss compared to the two. See, I'm moving the. It's hard for you to see. I'm using the light on the card to kind of see, because my camera just doesn't know what I'm doing. But anyways, the gloss from here, at least from here, I have a hard time telling the difference between the two right now. But that was pretty good. A lot messier. It's a lot messier than the Angel Blood Fireball. Costco towel, then throw it away. What is that? Oh, yeah. What I tend to do is just I'll take these and soak them, right? I will soak them right away in a rinseless wash. Or here right now it's a Adams, or not Adams. This is the Turtle Wax, and we'll just these bubbles are too fluffy. I think this is, I don't know how to explain it, but some other soaps don't have such light bubbles, if that makes sense. They're not as light. And then we'll come in with the towel. So that's pretty much it for my live. Oh, there we go. I ran away. That's pretty much it for my live, guys. Going on like an hour and a half. Is there anything you guys want to try? I want to eventually come back and, Carlos Serrano made a video today or yesterday talking about his DJI power storage system, and how he's basically trying to run his mobile setup with his DJI power bank, and then running his vacuum cleaner and his air compressor and his maybe steamer and stuff like that. And he's basically saying that he's having issues with power output. I have an EcoFlow 3.6 kilowatt. I fit it in the back seat of this car, and then I have that air compressor back there that we used that fits in the trunk of the car. And then I have a 25 gallon and a 30-gallon water tank that also fits in the car. And the steamer, chief steamer, excuse me, I've been talking a lot. Long story short, I want to create a live maybe next weekend, and I want to bust my EcoFlow out, and I want to plug in all my must-have appliances and demonstrate to you guys how you can basically run a mobile detail situation that is just strictly on electric battery. God, I'm sweating now. And maybe you guys would like it. I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts? Anyone still here? We got panel by panel. Yeah, I like this a lot. Smelled very good. I just used it once. Look how full it is still. Okay, we did like a little baby squirt. I want to try this out. This isn't. I can't give a full judgment on that yet. And I just want to give a shout out to Labos Cosmetica and Yum for these awesome bottles. And this is Luminous Shine. And yeah, doesn't that just look gorgeous? Doesn't that just look purty? I'm wrapping it up here. Let's see. When it comes to stuff that I won't buy until the old style is better, no longer on the shelves, like LED light bulbs. When it comes to stuff that like that, I won't buy until the old stuff is no longer on the shelves. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, guys. So that's pretty much it. We went over the Yum citrus with wash, and we compared it to DIY with all clean and a smidge of incredible suds. I think citrus performed a little better. I think the all clean and DIY had a better show, largely because it was in the IK foam sprayer, which we tested that out. I was a little confused at first setting that up, but once I kind of figured it out, it's actually pretty cool. This thing looks pretty durable. I doubt Franco's still in here, but Franco made a really cool video demonstrating ways to kind of swap out that hose and get a better hose. I should probably watch that video again now that I have this IK and maybe do some custom hose with that as well. Then once we finished doing that, we came in with the let me go get the shampoo, the Turtle Wax Wash and Wax from Costco. Okay, we haven't seen many videos on that yet. I think Mike from Outdoor Detailing, he made a video a couple of days, and he brought this out into the backwoods, and he took a nice car wash with this. It's very, it's a decent as a bucket wash. It was not, I mean, it foamed. It foamed, obviously. We saw it. It didn't really do much work. It rinsed off pretty decent, but the only complaint I'd have for this soap is that it's not very cost productive. It's pretty much a waste of shampoo. Doing a 1-to-3 ratio in a foam can to me is just absurd. It poured a lot better than the Atom Polishes car shampoo. It poured better than that, but that poured very, I'd say 2 out of 10. So this was probably like a 4 out of 10 for pouring. Then we rinsed that off. We used the Yum Tri-Fiber mitt to rinse that off and came with the contact. Then we used Yum's detailer to kind of dry it off with the Rinseless Diva. And finally, we tried the graphene, Turtle Wax graphene. Smells like the 80s bowling alley. I like this stuff a lot. I have like 6 of these. And I didn't notice it being terribly slick. I've used this a lot. I'm pretty familiar with it. It wiped off better than normal. Maybe because it's cool. Maybe it's because it's cooler in here. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what the issue is, but it wiped off better than I was expecting. It still was slightly grabby. Okay, I kind of like that grabbiness because then I know where I've been. Sometimes if it's not grabby, very rarely I'll miss a spot, but sometimes I kind of like the grabbiness because to me it feels like it's like going into the paint or it's just I don't know. To me, I like a slight grabbiness. I don't like having super grabby where you feel like you're scratching the paint, but I do like something where uh it feels like it's doing something. So thank you guys so much for sticking around. We got 99 minutes. Any last requests? Any last concerns? It's a Friday night. I'm surprised, and I'm really fortunate. Anyone here? Make sure you smash that like. Follow me. One last reminder: I'm giving away a bottle of Rapid Rinseless Wash. once I hit 200 followers. I don't know what I have right now, like 228, 227 or something like that. There's no rush. I'm not here to hunt followers. I'd rather give you quality content, quality videos, and hope you like it. And if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to me. I'm very active on either YouTube or Facebook, sometimes Discord. Be sure to follow the Thor Discord channel. They put out some pretty cool content there, and most of you guys are probably already in that already. And yeah, if there's anything else here, I will give it like 10, 20 seconds for like last comments, and then I'll let you guys do your thing. It's like almost 9 o'clock here, so it could be midnight in New York or something. And I'm drinking decaf, so don't worry about this. I'm just drinking a little decaf. All right, guys. Well, you guys have a wonderful evening. I appreciate you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace.